This is the Free America Radio Network. For more information, go to freeamericaradio.us.
This is the Liberty Beat, your daily source for Liberty news and activist updates, online at thelibertybeat.com. I'm Brian Hagan with your Liberty Beat for Wednesday, July 23rd, 2014. Gold opened today at $1,303, silver opened at $20.80, and Bitcoin is trading at $620.23. Support for the Liberty Beat comes from GrowYourOwnGroceries.org, now offering an 8-week course where you can learn to treat the most common family ailments with simple medicines you can grow or easily find. Learn more, GrowYourOwnGroceries.org. And support comes from Bitmain Technology, announcing the newly released Antminer S3 440 gigahash at only 366 watts. Buy yours today, bitmaintech.com, or call them up at 844-BITMAIN. That's 844-248-6246. In the news, on Monday, Texas Governor Rick Perry announced plans to send up to 1,000 National Guard troops to the Texas-Mexico border to help combat criminals that are allegedly exploiting a surge of children and families entering the country illegally. That word from KPRC Houston. In a Washington Post opinion piece, a former State Department official has called attention to an executive order which he believes plays a larger role in spying on Americans' domestic communications than Section 215 of the Patriot Act. John Napier Ty is a former section chief for Internet Freedom in the State Department's Bureau of Democracy, Human Rights, and Labor. He says he had access to top-secret information and believes Americans should be more concerned with Executive Order 12333, which was issued by President Ronald Reagan in 1981. Section 2.3 of the order authorizes retention of data for foreign intelligence investigations, but also allows for collection of Americans' information. The order also does not require those being monitored to be suspected of wrongdoing and places no limits on the amount of communications that are collected. Yolo County, located east of Napa County near Sacramento, California, is experiencing one of the worst whooping cough outbreaks in the entire state, despite the fact that 95% of the children living there have been vaccinated. A report by Natural News. Statistics show the community has a 900% increase in whooping cough cases compared with this time last year. Dr. Constance Caldwell, Yolo County Health Officer, said the illness can be prevented with vaccines, but the effectiveness of those vaccines wane over time. Support for Liberty Beat comes from Affordable Sound, CD and DVD duplication, along with posters and promotions materials. Just mention promo code LIBERTY, and when you order 10 or more posters, you get 10 free. Online, affordablesound.com, or call them up, 512-459-5253. This is the Liberty Beat for Wednesday, July 23rd, 2014. Check out the website at thelibertybeat.com. According to a new report by ProPublica, at least 5% of the Internet's top 100,000 websites are using new online tracking software that allows them to steal your computer's fingerprint via the web browser. Even more frightening, it's nearly impossible to block using conventional privacy tools. Canvas fingerprinting works by drawing a hidden image, one that's unique to your computer, allowing it to track your browsing activity across the web. Popular websites like whitehouse.gov, Plenty of Fish, CBS, and other online dating sites have been known to use the spyware. Human Rights Watch has released a 214-page report detailing the federal government's use of aggressive sting operations in anti-terror operations and restrictive imprisonment following arrests of suspects. Illusion of Justice, Human Rights Abuses in U.S. Terrorism Prosecutions examines how the FBI uses secret evidence, anonymous juries, and questionable convictions to prosecute terror suspects. The report states, in some cases, the FBI may have created terrorists out of law-abiding individuals by suggesting the idea of taking terrorist action or encouraging the target to act. Faced with steep penalties for water misuse during the drought crisis, some Californians have turned to spray paint in order to keep their lawns green. Drought shaming, the act of tattling on your neighbor for violating water restrictions by publicly blasting them on social media, has also become a common practice. Residents who wish to report their neighbors can simply call a hotline set up by the utility company, which can then issue fines up to $1,000 and even bring criminal charges against violators. Officials in Sacramento say they've received about 10,000 drought-shaming phone calls thus far. Support for Liberty Beat comes from The Corey Moore Show, live Friday nights, 9 o'clock Central Time, CoreyMooreShow.com. And support comes from Roberts & Roberts Brokerage, Inc., precious metals at reasonable rates since 1977. Online, rrbi.co. This is the Liberty Beat for Wednesday, July 23rd, 2014. I'm Brian Hagan reporting.
Sharing the truth one fact at a time. The Free America Radio Network. Go to freeamericaradio.us.